If you know you need more greens, then you need to make plans to ingest more greens. If you know you need sea moss, then you need to go ahead and either soak that sea moss, prepare that sea moss, or whatever that it needs to be done. And the thing about it is, you can have a firm schedule, but if you don't have a meal plan, you are planning to fail. I have come to realize how important meal planning truly is. We all know that to be well, we have to be able to balance fitness, nutrition, and mindset. And these are my favorite things and what I focus on the most. When it comes to balancing our nutrition, we have to take control over what we put into our bodies. And in today's time, fast food and unhealthy eating is so accessible and can be convenient sometimes. But in the long run, it is stopping us from being and showing up as our best, because fast food causes inflammation and just overall is less healthy than cooking for yourselves or eating home cooked meals. But to be able to really control what we put in our body and have those home cooked meals, we have the meal plan. And meal planning is a skill that we all need to develop. And becoming a good meal planner, it's possible. It just takes commitment and consistency. And in this video, I want to talk about how important it is to pick a designated time, a day, a time that you can really put forth in planning the meals for your family. Now, I'm a homeschooler, so meal planning, time management, and information organization is all a part of my day-to-day life. But I can tell you that becoming a great meal planner has allowed me to be able to be more healthy and sustain that balance of fitness, nutrition, and mindset. And so in this video, we're going to get into it. But before I start, I'm your host, Shayla Ma'at. I'm a transformation coach, a homeschooler, and I post weekly videos on fitness, nutrition, and personal development. So if this is your type of content, go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my description where you'll find my freebies, links to my podcast, my book club, as well as Juice Plus. So don't forget to check it out and let's get into it. So let me tell you, before I became a great meal planner, I truly gave in to not being organized. Because what happens when you meal plan, it eliminates the unhealthy option of eating out because you have something to look forward to. And before I basically was meal planning, I would always find myself in the Chick-fil-A line. And the thing about it is, you can have a firm schedule, but if you don't have a meal plan, you are planning to fail. Why? Because we all get hungry. So here's the thing. You can have a firm schedule that you follow, but if you don't have a meal plan, an actual strategy for when it's time for you to eat, you're going to have a situation where you're hungry. Hunger is going to come. Once hunger comes, all of that planning is out the door. So if you are really serious about being in control of what you put in your body and really being effective when it comes to having that balance and maintaining true wellness, then we have to not skip meal planning. So for me, I've decided that I'm going to make sure that I stick to my plan. Sometimes it is the smallest adjustments that we need to make to our diet that is going to give us more mental clarity. It's going to provide us with the minerals and the vitamins that we truly need. And sometimes that is just about making sure that we are getting a certain amount of greens servings per day or per week. of greens, of less or avoiding all of the carbs that come with fast food. It could just be a few adjustments that need to be made that you can do through meal planning. And so this video is going to consist of 2 simple steps to get you started. Number 1, dedicate, designate, and commit to a day where you're going to go grocery shopping, or you're going to use your grocery service to deliver your groceries. It's going to be a time where you sit down and you consider all of the things that your body needs. If you know you need more greens, then you need to make plans to ingest more greens. If you know you need sea moss, then you need to go ahead and either soak that sea moss, prepare that sea moss, or whatever that it needs to be done. So you're going to consider what you need and make sure that you have a list. And make sure that that list is not wasteful, it is strategic, and it's going to meet all of your nutritional needs. Then you're going to go out and make sure you get those ingredients. So that is step 1. Step 1 is to start. Step number 2, it's only 2 steps. And this is going to be the most important one. It's going to require organization, commitment, and sustainability. So remember to make sure that you find time to prepare your meals for the week. If you're going to just be seasoning, prepping, or even all flat out cooking everything and making the exact plates, every week set aside a time where you can prepare your meals. That is step number 2. Step number 1, again, is to make your list and do the shopping. Step 2 is to find a day and show up on that day and prepare your meals for a week, 5 days, 7 days. Now, if you need more details about how to meal plan and meal prep, I'm going to link my video on meal prepping and meal planning. And I want you to leave a comment below and tell me that you're willing to join the challenge and start today. Getting started is going to be easy. Join me in this challenge. All you need is a pen and paper, maybe your notes, and you're going to sit down and you're going to look at your calendar and decide what day of the week am I going to be going and making sure that I get my food. And you're going to make a list of all of your nutritional needs, the things that you know about. And you can add on to that list as you learn. But if you know you need some sea moss, add that to your list and look for recipes that you can start to create. And step 2 is going to be to pick a day that you can definitely prepare your meals. So make your shopping list, select your days for shopping and preparing, and watch this video on meal planning. And I'll see you in the next video.